Come on, Eddie. So last year, an old friend of mine and master luthier down in Brazil asked me if I wanted to develop my signature guitar with his company, W Ash Guitars. I said yes. So I knew right away the guitar had to be black, just like my coffee and my soul. I wanted a mahogany body, mahogany neck, Brazilian rosewood fretboard, 2 humbuckers, hard tailpiece. You know what I'm getting at. It had to be a better version of the Les Pauls that I've been playing for many years. Somebody did something very similar with a guitar. I think it's called Blue Sky. This would be the Black Sky I like. You have to be a labor of love. But he did it. This is the brand new LPWC Black Sky Custom. Has my name on it. Okay, what sets this guitar apart from any other Les Paul style guitars? Here we go. It's a single piece Brazilian mahogany body, very light and resonant. Satin neck, mahogany neck, Brazilian rosewood fretboard, which is a pretty expensive thing to do, especially nowadays. Maple cap or top. You can't see because it's black, but it's a maple cap. 2 DiMarzio humbuckers. Currently I'm discussing with DiMarzio to create some prototypes for a signature pickup as well to go with the guitar. That might be a later video. This is also a prototype. The regular model will have a 25-inch scale length, not 24 3/4, not 25 and a half, 25. I think it improves a little bit of the tension, tuning, stability, and everything. Jumbo frets, Dunlop 6100. I have a 50s style wiring, even with some hotter PAF style pickups. One thing that is very important to me is the tone pots because I use them a lot. But if you ever tried a guitar with like just a volume knob, you can feel like how much you lose even in power just by having the tone control. So I use these CTS pots. They're called no load, which means that when you crank them up at 10, it takes away the resistance between the volume and the output. So you have, you know, a stronger signal, a little more brightness if you want to. Of course, it's a 90% mahogany here. It's not as dark as people think it is, but you have a super warm tone. Also, I have the bridge. It's a little bit further away from the bridge pickup as any tunematic style guitar. More modern bridges, you have a little more range in the saddles to adjust your intonation, but having a little more distance from the bridge pickup, it takes away a little of that bright that I don't like it very much, even with a super warm guitar. If you think of a Strat, I hope I can say that, when you put a humbucker in a bridge, you can see that there's a big distance between bridge and humbucker because the original angle of the single coil, when you put the humbucker, it's a little further from the bridge than originally in a guitar like this. It's hard to compare because I don't have another guitar right now to show you, but you can see that it's a little bit further back. Increases the angle here, so sometimes people will just wrap around the tailpiece, you know, relieve the tension. You can definitely do that if you want to, but that's it. It's an amazing guitar. It's going to be released on a website pretty soon. I don't know if William is taking orders for this guitar, but I believe he is. I will put his information in the description below the video. And let me play a little bit. Let's hear how it sounds. So I'm doing an exception and running my Marshall amp on a clean channel. SM57 going to the mixer. I have a Marshall Governor straight in the amp and a little delay Strymon timeline. Patching in the auxiliary in the mixer. I'm not using the send return in the amp just because it's easier for me to manipulate from here and I can use a shorter cable instead of going all the way to the amp and back. I also have a Boss Dimension C right here. It's not on. This is my bridge with the clean tone. neck. And neck. Of the bite even with the neck pickup, which I like it. Tone controls are maxed out. What you will hear if it was just a regular pot, it will be something like this, right? So this will be like a regular tone control on 10. And this is when I take it off the circuit. With the clean tone, it's a lot more subtle, but once you start adding gain, you can really feel the overtones, and you know, you can really hear the difference. So, clean tone, Marshall Governor. You can hear the overtones right now in the bridge. If I turn it down, what will be a regular tone control on 10, something like this. And if I bring it up here and I'm taking it off, I'm bypassing the tone control. You can hear a little more bite, a little more overtones. There's no right or wrong, it's just something I prefer sometimes. Almost like a tone control that goes to 11. You guys can hear the difference even with the YouTube audio compression. Neck pickup. If I close it. If I close it all the way. Bringing down the volume, it cleans up really nice. I just love how the tone control can really shape the high end instead of just like working the traditional way, I would say. Also, I don't use that treble bleed kind of cap in the volume control because I don't like how it sounds. It just cuts the low end. The problem without the treble bleed is that you lose treble as you bring it down. So having a no load tone pot, it helps me to compensate that the little bit of high end you lose when you're turning down the volume without sacrificing the low end in the guitar. So I still retain the bass, right? Is just a great way to have more control. So that's it. It's not a review. I don't have to review my own guitar. It was made for me. I love it. You guys will see a bunch of new videos featuring this because it's becoming my main guitar. You will hear this guitar all over my new album, Modern Nostalgia, which I'm recording with Stu Ham and Kenny Aronoff. I can't wait to share with you guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys soon.